You are now listening to Lovers Rock on Cheesetown Radio.
What up, what up? It's your boy Capo.
It's your girl Someone.
And the fundraiser.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Lovers Rock show right here on CheesetownRadio.com. Y'all just got out of the Lovers Rock mix.
Yeah.
The queen of Cheesetown Radio, the vinyl vixen, DJ E Shorty. I was in here rocking. Fundraiser was in here rocking, doing the WAP.
No doubt.
Little Moni don't even know what the WAP is.
I don't either. I'm gonna look it up. I actually heard it in the movie.
She gonna look it up.
Cause I'm pretty sure y'all WAP ain't our WAP.
Well,
I'm
see.
just pretty sure.
But
Y'all WAP ain't our WAP.
no. But I whop inside the head.
Oh!
Anyway.
Don't get mad cause y'all WAP ain't our WAP. Our WAP.
We invented it.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we made it better.
Okay.
How y'all make it better? That don't even make sense.
Y'all look like Carlson back in the day.
Hey,
First
that's
Person
weird.
Berlin.
But see, that was when you actually danced when you went places.
Y'all
Y'all don't dance no more.
This I don't understand.
They don't dance no more.
They don't.
They don't dance no
And
more.
back at home, when you go to parties, people party. I came down here, when I first came down here, people just like standing around. I'm looking like, oh, y'all don't hear the music?
But see, this is the
What's
thing.
going on?
I learned to this.
You learned it.
I learned to this. That people that are in, I can't say it, outskirts, but people that are in areas that you spread out and you got some land, because that's the big thing, because I want some land, so I ain't trying to make fun of nobody. But when you spread out like that, it seems like when you do come together, you want to have fun. When you dealing with situations around here, you always on top of each other. So I guess you always got to grill up, because you always on top of each other and not being able to let your guard down, because sometimes you always got somebody out there trying to hit on you. Somebody.
I mean, it's a little bit of that, but I think for the most part is we didn't get to the point where we don't want to not look cool. You know, back in the days, we didn't care what, you know what I'm saying, being able,
was cool.
Yeah, being you know what I'm saying, going to the party dancing and rocking, that was cool. That was a cool thing
Especially
to do.
knowing the dance.
Now that's not the cool thing to do no more, so nobody don't want to not be cool.
That shit is whack.
So the cool thing is I'm gonna stand on the wall, you know what I'm saying, with my shades on, with my foot up on the wall, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, Couple, you know when you met me at 45 be a teacher, you know it wasn't nobody on the floor. We came, we was gonna dance, and we came in the music. I just never understood. I was looking, she was like, anybody getting up, girl? Shit, I ain't was when we hit them lights, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I honestly think that's what's missing in the club today, and why we having so much violence. And if you think about it, the music ain't like the music was when we was growing up.
Right. The messages in the music is so different now.
The message in the music is different. You know what I'm saying? It's just music back then was about having fun.
Yeah.
Now I'm not gonna lie to you. Some of these songs these kids are making, like I'm gonna say the Flex Gods. Shout out to the Flex Gods, because they don't have no obscenery in their music, and it's like it's all about having fun. And you got some artists nowadays that's, you know what I'm saying, it's about the fun. Because it's as corny as it sounds, like the little dances, the little dance show, you know what I'm saying?
Get people moving.
Yeah, I'm talking about the newer ones. Like,
yeah, I like the newer ones. Why you don't like the newer ones? That's because you stick to your lecture slabs.
Not even that. I think somebody's hanging around the sauce too much. Because I heard a word a few seconds ago that I'm still trying to decipher. And wonder is it in the Webster. He said obscenery. They don't have no obscenery in their lyrics. What's obscenery? I'm just asking. Because, you know, the sauce be making them up, so I'm
I didn't know I said that, so...
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
You said something because his face was up.
So what was the proper way of saying it?
I'm trying to figure out, just obscene lyrics. I'm wondering, that's what I'm asking, is it in the Webster? So we can get the right word, so I can know the right, because it's
folks
just
y'all
sound.
tuned in listening, we're going to have to look that up.
Obscenery,
because I probably did pronounce that wrong.
Right. But I want to know the proper pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Pronunciations. I just want to know.
Relations.
That too.
All that in one.
But yeah, the messages and then listen to how everything sounds the same. Everybody sounds the same. Back when we were coming up, that you will only have one or two groups. Us being in Virginia, we didn't have a whole lot of hardcore gangster rap. We had one or two that we heard from. It was the stereotypical, the Ice-T, the Ice Cube, the NWA, the what was your boy name? The Too Short, MC8.
But that was what
Coolio.
that was how they was living back then.
But that was a small amount of. Now let's name all the good rappers. Third Base, Digital Underground. We could go on and on and on. And look how the small amount of gangster rap compared to the huge amount of positive rap and party rap. So with that huge amount of party rap, you had no other choice because most of all the music was going to a party, having a good time.
In my eyes back then, Rakim was like the hardest rapper out. But if you go back, he didn't really curse that much.
No, he didn't curse at all.
He didn't curse at all.
He did an interview and said the reason why he felt like that he didn't have to curse is because he wanted his grandmother. No, not only his vocabulary, but that was one too. But he wanted his grandmother to be able to listen to his music and be proud of what he's saying. He said, plus with his upbringing and what his religious background was, he said he didn't have to curse to get his point across.
And you're right, we did have a lot of artists that was out having fun, like Kid and Play. That was one of my favorite groups.
Yeah.
And they had some bangers and
a lot of bangers.
Salt and Pepper. And then listen to JJ Fad.
We could go on and we could go on and on. Think about we was heavy fans of Lord mercy, Blue Cheese. What you bought them Lord mercy. They did so don't stop.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about the Blue Cheese.
What was the dad?
Ultimate MCs.
No, the Young MCs.
No, the ones that sing Blue Cheese was UMC.
UMC.
Ultramagnetic MC?
Yeah, excuse me, sir. I'm sitting thinking so hard, like, and trying to remember. It was just so many. So the small amount of, like I said, gangster rap just was overpowered by the positive rap.
And then they sat down and came up with one of the dopest rap songs in hip hop history, and it was a Stop the Violence joint, the self-destruction song.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard that.
Man, how many times we sung that song on the bus, yo, and knew every word?
And only that, it had everybody. The positive rappers and the gangster rappers came together. I mean, shoot, how long was it? It was about damn near 12, 13-minute rap.
Yeah, it was long. Because it's on YouTube.
And still to this day, I know every word of that song.
Hey, as soon as you start playing, I can go. Today's topic, self-destruction. It really is a rap audience that's bugging. It's one or two suckers, ignorant brothers, trying to rob and steal from one another.
You get caught in the mix.
But the crazy part about it was they were shining a light on the negative people. So if you're negative, man, we want to get you out of here. We want to get all the knuckleheads out of here. Now it's just we're celebrating knuckleheads. We're celebrating negativity. And we're celebrating that every rapper is doing that because it's sad.
And it's sickening. It's sickening. Shout out to Dirty Cole. Dirty Cole really has like opened my mind back up to hip hop because I had stopped listening to a lot of hip hop and I would just listen to, you know what I'm saying, our old school artists, the LL Cool J's, the Rakim, the Locks, and the Puff Daddy and the Family. Like, I was a huge Puff Daddy and the Family fan. I was such a huge Puff Daddy and the Family fan. I literally, in my mind, thought I was part of
the movie.
Did I not? And I dressed like them. Like I was that obsessed with Puff Daddy.
Yeah, they with the top bottom zip.
I had the Versace.
We niggas was wearing
and mine was real.
With your fresh white.
Yeah, but Cole got me back into like the hip hop. Like listening to the local artists because for the longest time I would not listen to local artists because they all rapped about the same thing. I mean, how much drugs can you sell? How many people you gonna kill? I don't want to keep hearing that. I mean, it's cool here and there, sprinkle here and there. But if every artist say that, what separates you from? No, it's one artist, and I hope he's tuned in. But it's an artist that I heard at the last show that Cole and Show Flacco did at Montego. MC Logic.
Oh yeah,
Man, this dude, bro, he remind you of like a like a black thought from the Roots.
The Roots, right?
That's how his, you know what I'm saying? That's how he has a message, and what got me about him is when he got on stage, he ain't had no big chain. He had on
Logic. Period. Logic.
He had on a medallion like we used to wear back in the day.
He on the pod, bro. He's on the pod. But see, that's when
no, this is a local artist.
Oh, okay, because I got a dude named Logic.
MC Logic.
Oh, that's why I was asking, was it Logic or it was MC Logic?
MC Logic.
As long as you speak in some positivity, because the funny part about it is, everybody can't be moving bricks and you still staying home with your mama.
Exactly.
How you moving bricks and you still staying home? Or you got 5 or 6 cases and you still in Chesapeake. And I tell you off top, dude, fellas, every local artist, listen to me, clean your ears out right now. There's no way that you can tell me you're doing all these things living in the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth don't play that. Okay? Just like they said back in the Living Color. Homer don't play that. The Commonwealth don't play it. Exactly. So please stop having delusions of grandeur of being this big time dope boy when honestly I saw you getting in the Honda Accord of 2001. So come on fellas, be for real. Rap about some real stuff, cause